is where I get my stone for my customers. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be doing this, but I'm going to do this because I want to educate my viewers on what's what with interlocking stone in Ontario, Canada. Okay, so this is Oaks. This is a middle of the road brand. They don't make cheap pavers, but they're not expensive either. They make, like, I'd say in between market value. Speaking of market, sorry, that word came to mind. This is the market paver. This is basically like the Holland Stone by Unilock, or Best Way Standard. See, this is the Serengeti. This is a really nice color, and there's the Sangria, which means blood, I think, in Spanish, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's just, I like to second guess myself. And there's the onyx. And we've got, this is new actually, the, what is it? This year, the Strassa. This is new. It's very smooth. Nice colors too. The Monterey here. Monterey is huge. Look at this. This thing here, this is like 100 pounds. Oh yeah. The Oaks is the brand, like, in the last few years that primarily I always send my customers most of the time to Oaks. Best Way Stone more so in the past as well. Villanova, I've worked with this stuff before. I've built walkways out of this, even though this is a driveway paver. Colonnade I've relayed and installed many times. It's a Belgian, tumbled Belgian concrete style. As you can see, the corners have like these holes. They're put into a machine and they're tumbled, like a big washing machine or something. Ridgefield. I actually just did something in the Ridgefield patio about a month ago. I have to post a video of it still. And then there's the Plus, which is just the textured. The Molina. These are more like suited for larger areas or industrial because of how big they are, in my opinion. Well, usually industrials, they're a certain thickness for commercial parking, like for larger vehicles. You'll get 100mm thickness. So this is now the Rialto here, which to my knowledge of what the Rialto was many years ago, as I don't remember it being this big. I swear they have changed the dimensions of this product considerably over the years. So with that said, let's move on to Best Way and Oaks. I mean Unilock, sorry. We'll go to Unilock versus nobody. I don't want to film anybody. Promenade plank. This is a lot like another product that I've seen before. They call the Manhattan plank. Best Way Stone created. So they kind of just have a similar thing there too. The Granito, this actually has granite flakes in it. I don't know if you can see that. Tribeca cobble. This is like a very old style. You see this a lot in downtown Toronto. I've seen a lot of this for some reason. There's the Matoni. Unilock is more expensive. Definitely. I don't know if that can really come through on the camera. Like, I had my short of the wet cast. Town Hall's my favorite here. Corp Throne. And this also too. This is one of my favorites. Is the Richcliffe. Nobody ever buys this stuff unless they're rich. Most of my clients are regular income people, like average to upper middle class people, I guess. But this is really for people who, like, money is really not an issue in any respect, and there's really nothing to hold you back from getting that if that is not an issue. It's just great stuff. The Beacon Hill being their volume seller. like film anybody. There's really nobody here because it's raining. That's why I'm here right now. I'm just gonna go on a quote after this because I was supposed to start a job, but the rain interfered. So this is what I mean by there's the Holland Stone. This is just like the standard for Best Way. Techo block is very expensive most of the time. Unless you're getting like the blue series here. As you can see, it's quite affordable. It's the average price, really. I wouldn't say it's affordable. This is my favorite from Unilock, is here, the Brussels block. I like the Coffee Creek. Mahogany ash is also very nice, which is down there. So the mahogany ash. Sandstone, limestone are very popular because it's basically your beige and your gray, right? What else we got here? Slabs, the West Mount. The West Mount is a lot like the Matoni by Unilock. Yeah, this is pretty much this section. We've got wall units down here. We haven't really been covering that. We're just covering it. I don't want to film people. There's people down there. Yeah, you get the gist of it with what I've showed basically now. This is Permacarn. Permacarn, I find not to like classify things in an incorrect way. I find that Permacarn you see a lot more in commercial settings. Sometimes I have had customers go with it, but not as often as with Unilock, Oaks, things like that. Yeah, and then going to like the cheapest is Triple H. Triple H is very cheap, very affordable stuff for the most part. You can see it reflects with how things look, but sometimes it's good because some people, they don't have the budget and you still want to get the job done. So here's Best Way standard there, and yeah, that's basically it for the most part. You can see here, this Corso is like the Tribeca Cobble. It's very similar. This is their volume seller. Well, no, not the Ventura. Where is it? Trevista, I'm looking for here. Trevista. There you go. Trying not to film other people, but yeah, that's why I'm keeping the camera in certain positions. And yeah, there's even shit like this. Like this is what I was saying. The Manhattan plank. It's much like the product I was showing you earlier. They pretty much just copied it. And this is like a faux wood. This has become popular. Quite a few number of companies now actually have something very similar to that. Other than that, brings us back to Oaks, where we were in the beginning. There's a few more sections, but there's people everywhere, and they're talking very loudly, and they're incredibly annoying, so I'm not gonna ruin the video with that, but yeah. So people have no concept of reality. Like they see somebody filming and they're just like, oh, like let me be annoying and, you know, get in the way of what's clearly going on there. But it's just, you know, that's just really how it is. Other than that, if there was anything else I wanted to show you guys. Shit. I don't know. Is it just me? Some of these products just seem so much like they've made them bigger than they were. I don't know. It's like the look of like small pavers has really gone out. Like they're really trying to make pavers bigger and bigger and bigger now. It's something I've noticed is like, especially with the Rialto, like when I was looking at that, it was very strange. And I was saying you could get the granito as the hex. I should have mentioned that. It's also, so have it like this. There's like a 3-piece blend here. There. Small rec, medium square, and a large rectangle. So now, take care everybody. That's pretty much